I think everything Jesus said is perfect. I think when he didn't say something, it was the perfect time not to say something. That's how far I think the implications of the perfection of Jesus go on and on and on and on. So I will say that the way Jesus teaches is perfect. It's the perfect way to teach. And how does he teach? Does he have a blackboard? You know, here's point 1, point 2, point 3. Peter, write this down. You're going to see this later on your quiz or whatever. That's not how he teaches. What does he do? Think about it. What does he do? Kind of irritating. Yeah, he tells stories. He steps up with no introduction and says, a man was walking down a road, and he fell into the hands of men of violence, and they beat him and left him for dead. He tells a story, which usually takes about a minute and a half at most to tell. And then when he's done, he doesn't explain anything. It's very irritating, right? He only explains the parables one time in Scripture, in the Gospels. And those are the seed parables, right? He tells these stories about the seed, or about the soils. And in the Gospels, he takes the disciples aside and explains those parables privately to them. Why? Because he's just about to send them out on mission. They're going to be sowing the seed, and they need to get this. And they haven't gotten it. So the only time he ever explains his parables is in private to the disciples. Otherwise, he'll tell a parable, and then what does he say? He says, he who has ears to hear, let him hear. That's his way of saying, if you don't listen, you're not going to get this. If you don't engage with your imagination, you are not going to get this. And it's the greatest strength of his teaching, and it's the greatest weakness of his teaching. Because obviously a lot of people aren't willing to engage.